Hi, I'm standing right in front of my house again. You know, the base for my environmental science research. And let me give you one more shot. This is another after shot of the middle section of my house. As you can see, some trees are gone, and you can now see the roof very well. The roof of the 150-year-old house. You can see it very clearly. And let me give you another shot from the east side, of the middle section. Let's just a second, please. I need to pick up all my tools, my handsaw, my scissors, and my reciprocating saw. This is the usual, the usual steps. And it rained a bit earlier today. It has stopped now, but so the ground is kind of wet. And now this is so far. This is the pile. These are the piles of the branches and trunks I've cut, and I'm in the middle of cutting some of those thinner, smaller trees. And again, this is the all important cherry tree. I think it's a cherry tree. I don't think it is plum. I don't think so. And that's the one. That stump is the one that's the biggest one. The biggest tree standing in the middle of this middle section of my premises, and it was blocking the sun. And now it's wide open, and you can see the sun. Okay, so if you recall, I was trying to. Excuse me. I'm trying to pick up my handsaw and my scissors. Yesterday it was. I was trying to. I was trying to bring this guy, down, and it's stuck. It's stuck up there, way high above. I don't know if you can see it, but it is stuck. If you follow this like so, then around here it's stuck, and it may take a while, for me to take it down. And now I'm certainly not going to cut this huge tree. This is a symbol tree, and I'm going to cut some of the lower branches. They've been cut, by the way, already, some of the lower branches, and I'm going to cut some more branches, like there and there later. But other than that, I'm not going to cut anything. Now, so the first thing I want to do is to try to pull on this, this branch, and see if I can make any further progress. If you recall, I pulled it down, successfully pulled it down just a bit, but it's really stuck. It is really stuck, and because of that, I wonder if I can make any progress while I'm still strong. Let's see, the audio, yes, okay. Now, I should aim higher, so you can see the part, that's stuck. I don't know if I made any further progress, but I think someone's calling. I can see where it's stuck, but I cannot tell. I see. Ooh, God, this is tough. You know, if I can break it, I'm gonna break it and pull it down like that. Or if I had a winch, you know, I don't. Not on me. Not on this. You know, on my premises here. Then I can perhaps move it more easily. And I'm beginning to feel that yeah, it's because of the, you know, the way this guy is branching into three branches at the very top, and it's those three branches they are making, you know, a fork like this, and this part is, there's a knot of some kind, you know, at the point where this tree is forking into three branches, and that knot, whatever you call it, that's stuck. So you're gonna have to let's see. Yeah. I don't know if I made any progress. Yeah. The knot. Where is it? As I just said, if I brought my winch here, then maybe I can pull it real hard, you know. It can withstand up to like 2 tons of force. So, but It's okay. Maybe it's a good time to rest a bit. Now I'm trying to break it, you know. If I can break the branch, then I may be able to take it down. Well, okay. So now I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's stop here. Now I'm going to concentrate on smaller trees. Okay. This body of water that, you know, by the way, this body of water that intrigues me quite a bit. I wonder how deep it is. Let me see. Let me measure how deep it is. It's not that deep, but it's only like yay deep, you know, up to here. But still, I mean, this water, where did it come from? Is this just all rainwater or what? I'm curious. Up. Okay. I need to cut these guys. Okay. My first job is to cut these guys. Oops. Maybe I can pull it out. Nope. I'm gonna have to cut it, and I will cut it. Okay. I was able to cut it fairly near the root, so it's good. And I'm gonna okay. This is what's happening to this? What's happening to this guy? おかしなやつ。おかしすぎるやろお前。どうちゃうか。なるほど。何やそれは。Oh, I wonder if I can cut this guy here. Okay. All right. So my first job has been done. Now I'm going to cut these trees. Now I'm going to cut this guy. This is a camellia tree, but there's a much larger one here and I don't need this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. There's a rock here. Let's see. Well, okay, I can break it now. I'm hitting a rock, I think. So I'm gonna break it by hand. Ah, yeah, okay. This is good. And, I'm gonna cut it here. Oops. I'm now going to cut it here. Can you see? I'm going to cut it here. Okay. And now, let's see. Oh, there are some dead branches here. And, this guy, oh, here is another spiky tree. My God. Okay, let me take care of this. Look at these spikes. So, this is the spiky tree. I'm gonna have to cut. Spikes all over the place. You know what? This is not cooperating. It's not. Okay. Now it's coming, I think. Next is this one. Phew. This guy is really spiky and it's very difficult to deal with. I wish I had a shredder, you know. I need a shredder. Okay. Next is, how about this tree? This is, what tree is it? This is not the cherry tree, is it? I don't know what this is, but no, it's not the cherry. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. Okay. I'm gonna cut it here as well. And I found one more bamboo here, some vines as well. One more bamboo. Okay, one more bamboo here. Okay, now this spiky tree I can only take care of just, you know, a little part at a time, I think. Wow, there are so many spiky spiky branches. I hate this guy. Okay, next I'm gonna cut this guy. Okay, I'm going to cut this guy. Oh. Just a second. It's stuck. Okay. It was almost cut, so it's fine. Whoa. It is coming. I can just pull it this way, like so. So many spikes, you know. Yeah, phew. So many spikes. And next, I'm gonna cut this guy. I'm gonna cut this. Vines. Look at this. Okay. I cut it. Is my audio? Yes, it's working. Let's see. So I'm going to cut this guy now. What's going on here? Is it stuck or? I think it's stuck. Yeah, it is stuck. Okay, now it's off. Whew, look at those spikes. Now, whew. I'm gonna cut this. It's a small one, still with lots of spikes. Oops, vines. Ooh, more vines, and this guy is so spiky. You know, this is trouble. Okay, now next is this. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. And this this spiky tree is so much trouble, is giving so much trouble. Okay. Whoa. It's actually long. Look. Long, long, long. This spiky tree. And spikes. This one. Okay. Okay. I may or may not be able to pull it. Okay, I'm breaking other branches in the process, which is just fine. All right, now let's see. Is it gonna? Okay, I broke a vine or two, I guess, which is just fine. And now, let's see. I'm gonna cut this. Cut these, you know, small branches. I'm gonna cut all these small branches. 2, 3. This guy also. Look at these spikes. All these spikes. And these two. Oh, wow. Oops, where did it go? Did it just, okay. No, it's not. Where, here we go. So, here's another one. I'm gonna cut this. This is relatively long. Well, it's not that long. Wow, these guys are very spiky. And let's see. Another small one. There's a stone, there's a rock here. I don't know for what purpose. Maybe this was you know, a Japanese style garden or something. Okay, I'm going to cut this guy. I'm going to cut this guy now. And these little ones. One more little branch and gunk. I'm removing some of the dangerous, removing some of the dangerous spikes. Next, I think I'm gonna cut this guy. This guy may be trouble. I mean, it may be difficult to pull down this guy. I'm not sure. Okay. Maybe it's not that difficult. I'm not sure. Okay. It is. I think it is coming down. Oh. Wow. This is also. This may be trouble. This may be another troublesome branch, maybe. I don't know. Okay, it's moving. Okay. Since it's smaller, it didn't provide, as much resistance, so I have now successfully. Wait a minute, what's the problem now? Come on. I know what. Phew. Okay. I know where it's stuck, and I know how it's stuck. So I'm gonna have to cut it here. But that's like a surrender. If possible, I'd like to just remove this guy if possible. I'd like to, okay, I think now it's coming out. Oops, not yet. Oops, not yet. What's the problem? The problem is, what is the problem? The problem is that this guy is now, I think it's coming out now. Oh. No. Okay, here we go. My goodness. Now, okay, so this is, oh, yeah, one branch broke, but okay. Now there's so much sunlight. Vine. More vine. More vines, you know, more vines. Now I need to, and more vines. Vines are all over the place. Now this guy. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you can see it, but this branch here, this is going like so, and it's attached to this, I mean, it's, well, attached, yeah, to this trunk in a strange way. I guess it just had to grow this way because of this huge trunk here. I'm not going to touch this tree. Well, I'm gonna cut some of the lower branches, but that's all I'm gonna do. But I'll take down this guy, and in order to do that, I need to cut it here. Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot of cutting, just because of the way this branch is attached to the main trunk. I'm only about, I don't know. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Just a second, please. Okay. Now the guy is cut, and you notice there is much more sun coming through, but not necessarily over to the pond area. The pond is ups. You see, there's lots of sunlight in this area, but the pond is over there, so I need to cut some more trees. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this guy. I found another piece of vine, and let's see. Let me cut this guy. Vine. More vines. Now I'm gonna cut this guy. This guy is, this requires a lot of cutting. I might as well use my reciprocating saw here. Well, let's see. Let me try my luck with my handsaw. So I'm now going to cut this guy. This is the main trunk, and since I've removed, oops, I need to cut some more. Okay, I removed almost all of the spikes, dangerous spikes from this trunk. I think it's now one more. It's now ready to be used. Oh, one more spike. Spikes all over the place. Okay, now, oops, one more. Okay, now once you cut it, this will make a nice addition to the reinforcement. And by the way, it's broken. It's torn here, you see. I bet it's torn at other places as well. And at this point, let me try to pull it yet one more time. I'm gonna have to go all the way up, or I need to use a pole saw. Yeah, pole saw is a good option. Anyway, let's see. So this is going to fall that way. So, well, I'm not sure. I should actually cut it from this direction, but that's my oops. That is my weaker side. If I cut it, okay. Let me try it from my weaker side. That means I'm going to need to rest quite a bit, but let's try. This is my weaker side though. I feel more comfortable cutting this way. All right. 10%. Maybe 15%. From my weaker side, it's kind of difficult. As I keep saying, I'm ambidextrous, except that I'm not really ambidextrous in the sense that I can do anything, as well with either with my left hand or right hand. For sewing, I'm unfortunate for this cutting. Oops. I just hit the. Whoa! I'm sorry. I just hit the. My sore, my injury. That spot. Some spike just hit that spot, I think. Okay, now. About 50% done. I'm gonna stand up. It's hard on my knees, so okay. Now though, as you can see, there is so much light, sunlight shining through onto at least this eastern half of the middle section. So my work is paying off. What the heck is what the heck is this? I don't know. It's a grass, maybe. It's not a tree. Oh, look, I pulled the root. Okay, it's a grass, very tall grass, which caught my eye. Here's another one. Oops, this is a tree. Okay, 20 more, 20 reciprocal motions, and then I'm going to need to rest. How about that? I did it 50 times, and it's very close to the finale, finale, I don't know. Originally it's not an English word, so now it's towards the end. It's hard. The wood is, I don't know. Oh, I was just about done. I didn't realize that. Okay, so this will make a nice addition to the reinforcement wall or retainer wall, whatever you call it. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this little one, these two, and I'll get moving. I'm gonna move to the west of this huge tree. I love this simple tree. This guy, as well as as heavy looking as its foliage is, it's not that heavy. In other words, if I cut some of the lower branches, sorry, I was talking about, I was talking about this tree here, and the foliage of this tree looks heavy, but as heavy as it may look, if you look closely, what it is that it has a lot of gaps. So if I cut down some of the lower branches, then this will make a very nice, shade tree, in the sense that it provides, sufficient shades, and yet it's not going to block the sun completely, something like that. Okay. Vines. There are so many. Vines around here. I pull them out. That feels good, and I'm pulling or breaking some more. Here we go. Okay. Let me cut this guy, and I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to cut this branch as well. So the first, where is my Wow, my scissors are here, but my where's my where's my handsaw? My handsaw was I didn't toss it there, so it should be on this side of this cinder block wall. Wait, where did I? Are you serious? Are you serious? I can't find it. Where did I? My handsaw, all important handsaw is gone. Let's see. My handsaw is wow, it was completely buried under these trees. These leaves. Now I'm going to continue cutting some of these small saplings or small young trees. I'm sorry to cut them, but I need to grow other trees for my insects. So I'm finding many dead branches, fallen dead branches. And I'm not going to touch this growth here, but as I declared, I'm going to cut this branch from here. Can you see it? It's a camellia tree, and I'm going to cut this branch. I'm going to cut this tree as well. I do not know what this tree is, but I don't need it. I don't need evergreens. I need more deciduous, is it the word? Trees. Those which shed leaves in winter or in the fall. Let's see. So let me cut this guy. Okay. Vines. Vines. More vines. this guy. Up, whoops. Oh, even before that, I'm going to remove a little, I think this this branch I didn't cut, but it just broke off, and I'm going to remove this first. Okay. That was like hollow, empty inside, so I guess it just broke off because of, I do not know, because maybe there was some parasite or something in there, and now I'm going to cut this branch, and I might also cut this branch. I don't know. I'm gonna cut this one first. Just it. I know it's easier to cut it this way, but I want the cut surface to be, not to be sticking out. I mean, I don't want the remainder of this branch to be sticking out from the main trunk, so I go at this angle. That means this requires more cutting, of course. I know that. And it's getting to my knees. But at least this is my preferred direction, from which I like to cut trees. I think I can use my right hand more dexterously, more effectively this way. And now it's okay. Now it's done. And I'm going to cut this. I may cut some more, but I'm going to cut this for sure. And maybe, this also. I'm going to cut this and this. Okay. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna cut this guy next. 100 reciprocal motions, and I cut about, 65%, I'd say. And no, it doesn't move. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, I got it. And you get more sun now, but not necessarily on the pond. I don't want that much sunlight on the, shining onto the pond, because that may elicit, growth of unwanted growth of unwanted algae. But okay, now I'm going to cut now I'm going to cut this guy as a challenge. I'm going to cut this guy from my weaker side. For one thing, well, it's not quite clear, in terms of the weight balance. I mean, which way it's, I think it's leaning that way, if anything. So let me try it. I may have to cut, from two different directions. If it comes to it, I'm just gonna do it. That's it. Okay. "31 strokes, 31 reciprocal motions was enough to cut this guy. But removing this may be a bit of, well, not that much, a bit of a challenge. All right, I got it. Okay, more vines. Ooh. And okay. I need to rest just a bit. Vine. Vine. This is a tougher variety. It's like wood. It's like tree, but it's not. Maybe it's a tree, but it is. It does not grow straight up like other trees. It spirals around other trees. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this guy here, All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go. I want to. Oops. I want to put it from this side, you know, so I wouldn't hit the camera. Okay. Oh. Okay. What's next? Next is this guy. There's a vine spiraling around it, so I'm gonna take care of the vine first. You see the vine? I need to take care of this first. This is another evergreen. I found another vine I'd like to take care of. I was able to break it. Oops. The vine. I have to form a vine ball before I toss it. Okay. So, wow, I'm finding many things around here, but let's see. This is, I don't know what tree this was, maybe a pine tree. Yeah, I think there used to be a pine tree here, and another. Another pot, planting pot. Let's see. I'm trying to remove. I'm trying to remove this, you know, this one, this. This used to be a tree. Oh, look at this. Well, okay, I'm going to take care of one vine first. Okay. And then I'll show you what I just found. Another vine ball. I'm going to toss out. And what I found was this. As I removed this, as I removed this decayed tree trunk. This is the trunk, main trunk of the tree I was going to cut, and then here, this is a part of its root system, I think. So it was developing this root system into this decayed trunk, which was almost like this is almost by now like soil. Okay, now let me try to pull on this what I call side root. It was kind of easy to. But the side root is. Wow, it's a very well developed side root system. So for now, I'm gonna leave it like so. Well, okay, let me cut it so it will not, develop into another tree, starting with this root. So it peeled off like so, the root, and now here is I see where now I see where the root of this all right, so let's see what's going on. Here's this guy has a thicker, coming from the same root system, it has a thicker vine here and a skinnier vine here, and I'm trying to pull on the skinnier of the two vines, and I'm trying to pull out as much of it as possible. Okay. I pull it out, nice. And, so, oops! I stepped on the foot of on the base of the tripod. So I have a vine ball of I have a vine ball. Some soil got in the process. Some soil got in my mouth, and okay. I think I should remove this as much as possible, and then actually now I can see I need to cut it. It's okay. あれはところで、俺島田病院で間違って言うたかもしれんけど、島田と違って、あれやで、羽曳の市民、要するに市役所の横かなんかそんなとこや。Okay, so, let's see what's going on here. Okay, let me cut it here once. Okay. I'm gonna cut it into pieces. cut it into smaller pieces. And now I'm going to, as I keep saying, by doing little chores like that, inserting, like little chores like that, I get a chance to rest. Okay, and this guy, now it's ready to be cut, and yes, I'm going to cut this as well. Okay, but anyway, let me cut this first. Okay, it's gonna fall that way for sure. I got it. Now, with this vine reaching onto like other trees, I believe, or branches of other trees, it may or may not come down easily. Let me, you see? This is what I was afraid of. It's, yes, this vine is connecting this tree with other trees, and as a result, wow. Oh, okay. Somehow I succeeded in bringing it down. Wow. Okay, next I have to more vines. I'm going to cut more vines. Whew. I'm trying to cut the vine into pieces, and in the process I'm trying to rest as well. but it's a meaningful way to get the rest. One more and I'm done. Oops, one more. Okay. Now let's keep cutting. Let's keep cutting more. Okay. Now all these guys. What the heck? Let's see. Let me try to. Oops. Let me try to. Cut two. Well, let me try to cut this one first. Okay. Now it's gone. And oops. Now we're gonna cut this and this. These two. Which one first? There is, this is the trunk of a large pine tree. I'm gonna cut this. This is gone. And this. I can't use the part of the saw closer to the handle. That makes it difficult. I just broke it. I was just trying to open up, the gap so the saw can move more easily, but I ended up breaking it, I think. Oh. Oh. And I have a big vine in my hand. Can you see it? This big vine. I'm trying to pull on it. Yes, it came down. Wow. Whew. Let's see. I'm sick and tired of cutting long vines, so for now I'm just gonna leave it. It was a very long vine, like so, and I'm gonna leave it right over there for now. As I said, I'm tired of cutting long vines now. Okay. All right, so slowly, this pond is getting more and more sun. Okay, next is this guy. This is a spiky tree. Maybe, well, maybe not. Oops. I hit the tripod. And I found another piece of, okay, I'm gonna pull on the vine, and this is also, I found where the root is, so I'm gonna take care of that as well. Let's see, the vine is here. I wonder if you can see it. Maybe you can see it better from here. This is the vine. This is going to break, I'm sure, but that's just fine. If it's going to break, let it break. Yes, I just broke it. The top end is hanging here, so I can still pull on it. It broke again. Okay, what can I say? But high above, once it's cut off, once it's cut off from the root, then in time it might take like months to a year, but in time they'll decay and they'll just come down. even with blown by a strong wind, even on a windy day like that, they'll come down. And here is, let's see, now I can see the where the root of the vine is. It is, you see, this was the vine I just cut. This is one end of it, and the vine is coming here and going around this. This is an iron rod. I do not know what this was for, but around the iron rod, and maybe you can't see well, but it's actually here. I'm gonna cut this as well. Okay, and it's here. Can I cut this as well so you can see it better? I just found something. I just found one tree that I want to cut. But anyway, so let me. Now you can. I'm gonna cut one more. I'm gonna try cutting it with my scissors. Here is another tree. Oops. Here's another tree to be removed. Vines are all over the place. Vines. And yeah. Now I'm gonna. You see, like I think I don't know if it's iron or plastic. It looks like it's a metal pipe. There are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 metal pipes. Okay, so it's. This is the vine, and I'm gonna cut it at the root. Okay, the vine is gone, and now it's time for my handsaw. Time for my handsaw. Oh, train. You probably can't hear it. Okay, so I want to cut this. This is too long, sticking, too long above the ground. These roots, unless you remove them, they'll stay in the ground. Oops. Oh, I was trying to cut this, and then in the process I found a very thick. Is it a root? I don't know. It's a root, I thought, but it broke. It broke off easily, so I don't know. This is a dead pine tree. Where is it coming from? I don't know. I need to cut these guys. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna cut this, and this. Okay. Okay, this guy first. Just a second. Okay. Now, I am approaching it from my stronger side, but the way it's growing is not. Oh, okay. Here we go. I was gonna say the way it's growing is it's growing too close to a rock, so it seemed, but obviously not. So I was lucky this time. And, oh, I think this guy may have been dead. Yeah, this may have been dead. Okay. And I just have to keep cutting these. I'm gonna cut all these trees around here. Okay, and then can you? Oh. I'm going to cut all these trees around here, and then I need to cut this. This is a pine tree, except that the way it's growing is quite weird. So, I mean, pine trees typically grows, straight up, but this guy is very crooked, and besides, it's already dead. It's dead. Okay, so let me cut all these trees. Yeah, evergreens, many of them have to go. And they're going to be replaced with deciduous, as I keep saying, trees. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut this as well. Let me cut this. I was going to cut it, before I move to these guys. But this is just about dead, I believe. I don't know. I think. Maybe. Next. Where are you going? Oh, vines. More vines. Okay. Just a small, a very small vine ball. And I'm gonna cut all these guys, and in the process, I think, here's another spiky guys, but this spiky tree may be dead. I do not know. Ha. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather. Oh, it's maybe. With the helmet on, maybe I cannot. More or less. Is my audio working okay? Even with my food on. I wanted to put my food over because there are pine trees, and pine tree leaves, they're like needles, right? And I don't want them to get into like to get through my neck area, and sting my back. Anyway, so